everyone's just gonna have to deal with my messy ass bed because Bosley and Dutch were sleeping on it, and Dutch has moved, but Bosley is still very like, look at him. Look at him. He's so baby. I can't move him.
They are
Oh,
good.
hell
Extremely.
yeah, let's go.
Nice little intro there. We'll see how that turns out after. So yeah. We're using a new setup for anybody that watches this back. So it's gonna be a little rough. We'll see. We'll get used to it though. So
It
the
be little dicey.
first one that we're reacting to is Spirit Box Circle with Me. Courtney's one take. You know how much we love one takes. So yeah. This is like so weird
So
because we don't. I mean, we can count down, but like, it'll just tell us to be ready. So I'll let you go ahead and count us in, and then you can hit play, man.
all right. Well, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it.
So weird.
I know.
Cut down the altar!
Oh my god, let's go!
Visionaire and deepest fake. Dirty gold, the colors change. Hands are frozen, feel no pain. I just wanna hold the flame. Negative feedback loop, I'm spinning out of control. The sickly sweetness is crushing me, but I wanna know if there's no heat. When I escalate, the fire is cold. There you go. This could all be yours. Feel the weight of a motor. It could all be yours if you echo bullets of gold. Tree to cut down the altar. It could all be yours. Both just circle in the flame.
Okay, so
I
there is
think
immediately.
I think I might cry when I see them live.
Dude, I'm telling you. So here's the thing I'm really struggling with. Like, I want to see Spirit Box so bad, but I don't think I can see them for the first time unless you're with me. Like, I
Yeah.
legitimately, like, if they come here to, like, to tech, because so they're coming to Texas next year, and I think the closest they'll be is either in Dallas or San Antonio, and we are
San
definitely going to
Antonio
have
is
to
not
figure.
that bad.
No,
It's
it's
like
not.
40
Neither
minutes
is
or
Dallas.
something.
Well,
Dallas
I
is a
think
little bit
no.
of a.
I think San Antonio is like an hour and a half, 2 hours, something
That's
like
not
that.
bad though.
No, but here's the thing: Dallas is still only like 2.5. I drove. So when me and my buddy Mike went to Evil Beat Volume 2, I drove us there 2.5 hours to it, and
Mm-hmm.
then for some reason Power Trip wasn't headlining, so they were off at 10, and High on Fire came on, and I fucking drove us back home that same day. Um, but no, like
When
yeah.
are they
So we're for
playing?
what? Huh?
When are they playing next year?
Like in February. So we
Oh,
like
okay.
there's plenty of time to like plan it out and shit like that. But the biggest thing that I've noticed different with this one take than the other ones is the other one takes seem to be a lot closer to how she sang it recorded. And this one, like there's a lot of like minor differences in the way like she like scales her voice, and especially in the chorus. Like, the chorus is, like, the big spot that I noticed it, because normally in I think the recorded one, she kind of does, like, the very light, airy sound, but in this one, she leads it up, but it's, like, just louder, which I actually
Mm-hmm.
like that better, I think. But it's so cool because I don't I always find myself liking their live versions better than I like the recorded ones. It's a
Yeah.
lot like when I listen to, like, Seether's songs. I every single one of their songs I like better them doing live, and Ah, it's so good. I literally was listening to them on my way back home today. I was sitting there listening to like volumes and landmarks, and I was like, I want to listen to some Spirit Box. And
Yeah.
the first song that fucking played was Blessed Be, and I'm like, Apple Music, you got me held down. I'm wearing the shirt too. All right, you ready?
Uh, I think one thing that I'm starting to realize with these one takes as well is she's getting. It's so weird. It's like watching a character arc with her. She's just getting more
Yep.
comfortable and comfortable. It's like, and I don't know if they're nominated for a Grammy right now or if they're
They
running
are.
to be nominated.
I think they're nominated. I can double check that once we're done with this
Yeah.
and we're getting the next video ready.
But I'm
But
like,
no, I'm pretty sure.
if this doesn't win for that, there's something wrong.
Oh yeah, and it's also crazy because this is their debut album.
Yeah.
Like this is their debut album. They are fucking pretty heavy.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're up for a Grammy this early on,
I
and
think,
I think if you're Mike and you're Courtney, that has to be such a surreal feeling because the fact of the matter is like they were in I Wrestled a Bear once for so long, and they talked about how they felt like it wasn't going anywhere, and they made the decision to leave and make Spirit Box, and it's got to be crazy to leave that band. And then obviously Spirit Box has been around for a few years, but a few years isn't really that long, especially with this being their
yeah.
first like debut album, to
Yeah.
just catch fire so quick and now everything is like exploding for them.
Well,
It's got to be insane.
it's like they didn't just like quit, right? They like
Yeah.
quit and like they were just working regular jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
like
'cause they were
so insane.
Mhm. Yeah, because that's one of the things that is just like you said, like they were working regular jobs when they were like touring and things like that. They were what's it called? They were paying like for their equipment and touring expenses off of credit cards and stuff like that. And because I think she talked about that where she was like the amount of like stress that's off of her having like a record label believe in you and like be able to pay the expenses and her not have to worry about like charging everything or like credit cards and paying that off and just
Yeah.
being able to focus on touring and like the music and stuff like that. That's got to be insane.
Yeah.
It's got to be like the best feel, and they deserve every bit of it. They're super good people, and they are just amazing. They are amazing. They are amazing. Okay.
Is Spirit Box your favorite band?
Yeah, we talked about this. Spirit Box is
Okay.
definitely my favorite band.
Okay.
Spirit Box, it was tough choosing between that and Power Trip. I think the reason I like Spirit Box more is just Spirit, like specifically, it kind of comes down to Courtney versus Riley's writing,
Yeah.
and Courtney's writing is a lot more personal. Like,
It's relatable.
um, yeah, and that's the thing is, I definitely link to music that I relate to personally.
How's it
Um,
going, James?
what's up, James? Thanks for stopping by. Um, but yeah, I don't. I think the thing that Riley will always have for me, and Power Trip will always have, is I don't think anyone's ever gonna be able to match like his stage presence
Yeah.
on like performing. Like him performing on stage and just the band as a whole, but him specifically, I don't think I don't know if anyone's gonna hit me like that. Screams into the mic, everyone goes crazy. See you in 10 minutes. Walks off stage, you dick. Wow, thanks, TD. She's
Before
lazy.
my nap.
Yeah, because she's up till fucking 12 playing The Sims.
All right. You ready to get back into this
All right.
video?
Yes, sir.
All right. Count us in.
3, 2, 1, let's get it. Oh, were you gonna hit play or was I gonna hit play?
You hit play.
All right, well, we're just gonna jump back into it now.
Nothing sacred, nothing lost. When birds of prey
That was sick.
You're having so much fun with it too. I'm sure keeping that like.
All right. I'm not like, you know how she's like flattening out
Mhm.
at the top? I fucking love that. Like when I said that was awesome, like when she like flattened out and her voice kind of cracked. God, dude, I fucking love that so much.
Dude,
It's so sick.
Voice cracking when done right at the right point sounds so cool, because like there are points, like obviously if your voice cracks and you don't mean it to happen, like shit can go crazy. But like when you're like going through your range and you let your voice crack at like the perfect time, it's just that little extra sprinkle. It's that little extra pepper, that cayenne pepper.
Oh my
Um
god.
but no, and also like when she's in the chorus, when she's like when she hits like the altar part, and she's keeping the sound in her chest like where she was like in prior, instead of like letting it go up. I'm sure that's gotta be a lot easier for her too, because she's not like having to switch the sound around. So I'm sure like performing it live, that's a ton easier. But it's cool because especially with like these one takes and live versions, it's just like you said, it's literally an anime character arc,
Mhm.
because you're seeing her develop more as a vocalist, just overall with like her range, her techniques, like what she can do. She's getting way more comfortable with it. And by being more comfortable with it, we're seeing her just like play around with what she can do, because this is not, there's so many differences like in the best way. Um there's so many differences in the best way from the recorded version, and it's cool just watching her be like, "Oh, like what if I did it this way? And what if I did it this way? And what if I did it this way?" So, like it's super cool. I love it. It's so good.
Yeah. So James, we have a pretty stacked lineup right now. But if you give us the song that you want, we'll make sure that we do it next weekend. Also, I love that you're asking for our PayPal, but I'm gonna politely decline because we're not there yet. But I like am like beyond grateful that you are asking for that. But yeah, give us the song if you come up with one, and we'll make sure that we add it to the list for next week, and then we'll start with that one. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, definitely let us know, because after that last suggestion, I'm putting my faith in you. Don't let me down. You came through last time. But yeah, no, seriously, thank you for asking that. Fingers crossed, if we get like the super chats and stuff like that, then you can
Mhm.
definitely come through then.
We're almost
But
there.
yeah, no, that's super nice of you. 100%.
Yeah, we need
Um
1,000 followers for that, and I think if we ever hit that, I think that's the time. Then we'll
yeah,
put that information out.
yeah,
But all
for
right,
sure. I mean, hey, we're a little over, we're almost halfway there.
yeah,
Whoa, we're halfway there.
all right. Three,
All right.
2, 1, go.
I almost hit the play button. I almost hit the play button.
Oh my god.
Oh. And my God. I'm about to pause it. I love that shit. It was the same shit that I was talking about in like that Stand Atlantic live one, when she hit that fucking like yell near the end. I'm a fucking rewind it to it, because I I love, because that's like, I think that's become like one of Courtney's signature things, is that like fighting stance she takes when she starts yelling.
I was like,
And
bro,
I
this is
love
fucking
it.
insane. Like
I
the
love it 'cause
serious look on her face and everything. I'm like, I'm gonna like lose my shit when I see them live.
well, see, that's the thing that I love is like I love when because I was explaining to someone why I like screaming and like extreme vocals, and I'm like, obviously there are people that just do it for the sound. I mean, that's fine, like because I like the sound. But the cool thing about it is when you scream, especially in like lows and shit like that, there's just so much like energy and emotion you can pack into that because it's such like obviously like if you're really angry or something you're going to scream or yell, right? And when you have an artist like and a vocalist that does that and like puts that into it, it like punches you in the chest and it's so good. I'm rewinding it back to that part. We're watching that one more time. All right, get your buns ready. You holding them peaches? You holding them that big old derriere, that dump truck? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I didn't go back far enough. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go.
That fucking look on her face.
Just like this, like she's ready to beat the shit out of someone, and I'm like, that's what I want. That's what I want when you scream. And then just goes to the clip like it's nothing.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Okay, first off, thank you, James. That's what I was saying right before that just fucking happened. We're gonna go back.
Holy shit, dude.
Thank you, James, for sharing us there. Really 100% appreciate it. What the fuck just happened? We're going the fuck back. All right, you ready? Because I wasn't.
Did you go back far enough?
You know what? Let's go back. Like right here. Oh,
I'm like blown away right now. That was fucking insane.
oh, dude, I can't wait to watch this back and look at our faces because I know I freaked out when I heard that because I was not ready for it. Because I was in the middle of thanking James and then I heard it. Let me hydrate. All right, you ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm fucking shaking. Holy shit.
Oh my fucking god, dude. I can't. Oh my god, dude.
My god!
Holy shit. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna pause it before anything happens. Dude, what the fuck just happened to my brain?
It is funny that we were talking about how she changed it up from the recorded version, and if that wasn't the best thing to fucking add into this song, holy shit. She did not do that in the normal version.
No.
Oh my god,
dude.
that was fucking perfect. I need this version. I need this version on all streaming platforms. Spiritbox, if you ever see this, if somehow this gets to you, I need this on all streaming platforms because I want to play this.
I wish that they would They would like put it on like streaming platforms.
Yeah, like I wish they had kind of like how they have their singles collection. They have like a playlist or something for like their one take versions, because it is so fucking good. Like the one takes are arguably the best versions of all of their songs. Like
TD's
as
cracking
good
me
as
up.
they are recorded, they're even better live. TD, they did that, and thankfully I didn't have to go see them in that form, and I will not in the future, hopefully. So you can get
Listen,
your Limp Bizkit out of there.
I am gonna say something, and you're probably gonna hate me for it.
I know you like Limp Bizkit.
Their new
We talked about
album,
this.
their new album kind of slaps, dude. Their new album kind of slaps, and I'm not even sorry about it.
You know what? Next week, if they have a song, I will give it a shot off their new album, but I'm not making any promises. It's
All
just
right.
Fred Durst annoys the shit out of me, and I don't
Well, he's not.
know if I
He's
could
not
ever
like
get
the
past that.
douchebag he was before.
You
All
know,
right.
he did cancel the tour because of COVID, so I at least do have to respect that. So,
Are you ready for this Slipknot song?
um, yes.
Hopefully, our
God
video,
damn
our
it.
stream doesn't just get like shut down. But we'll
Yeah,
see
I
what
don't think so.
happens. Yeah.
I think the worst thing that would happen is it would just
I saw people reacting to it. So, and
yeah. I
yeah.
mean, worst case scenario, like the fucking audio may get muted for this section, but we won't wait to find out.
So it's Slipknot, the Chapeltown rag. Is that what it
Yeah.
is? Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and count us in for this one. 3, 2, 1, go.
Read all about it if you want to know. Read all about what they want you to know. Everything is gone online, and it's as evil as it gets. This is no fucking trick, either follow or abandon. Get infected by a vertical event. Check the meter, check your watch. Are they ever gonna stop? Running out of daylight, night time's better, but we know what I.
I'm pausing it already. Dude, I fucking love this so far because
Dude,
it reminds me of their old shit. Like
That's what I was
Yeah.
about to say. This
It
is very,
reminds me
feels
of it.
very old school.
Yeah.
Like what was the first album called? The first couple albums. I can't remember. for the
I
life
think it was self-titled and then it was Iowa.
Iowa,
Wasn't
there
it?
it is. That's what it was reminding more of, like what I would hear off of Iowa,
Yeah.
100%. And I was like, that's a good way to start out. That's a
Yeah.
good way. Like it just immediately all cylinders just fucking go.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Tell the truth, motherfucker! Scandalous, know-it-all feedback chamber. Nobody wants the proof, they want a number. We don't deny what is wrong with our lives. We can decide what is left of our rights to silence our remains. Buried in the back and I'm sticking alive. Hollow as a breath, the further you dive.
Oh my god.
Honest, your honesty. You never miss with your intensity. You're gonna need a new disguise. That's the
Well, PD, this should sound like Slipknot because it is Slipknot. So, dude, this riff is going fucking stupid.
All the ligatures are getting tight. Like a style, murder another mouth before the trial. Scalpel and then you scalp from the fucking death. Kills for the other vampires and surrogates. It's a ploy for attention and evidence. All your fucking monsters are flaws in your common sense. Do the dance while the shovels are breaking dirt. Everybody mind your fucking business or you get hurt. We don't deny what is wrong.
Okay. I love that they're putting Sid's DJing stuff in it again.
Mm-hmm.
And I love how Tim and TD are just trolling us right now.
Yeah, they're trolling.
and
100%.
and Dude, the blast beats. Oh my god,
Oh yeah,
dude.
see, I know that's where it got you. I
Oh
knew
my
that's what got
god.
you. I was like, blast beats. Oh, that's an express way to get AJ to love it.
All right. 3, 2, 1. What's coming now?
When everything is gone online, nothing is. When everything is gone online, nothing is.
It's just a slow ending.
I'm not
Yeah.
counting it that like that yet. I think it is because I think the image is starting to fade out. No, I think it is just a slow fade out. Yeah, nice little ending breakdown.
Question, what is we'll answer that after this. What'd you think of it?
I liked it. I mean, definitely the chorus riff is like probably my favorite part, and like
Mhm.
the like because you know the way blast beats gets you. Like I like the really like rhythmic riffs and
Oh
shit like
yeah.
that. Um, and it sounded really good. Like every time during the chorus, like that, I was immediately my ear was like focusing on that. Um, like obviously, like chorus vocals are always good. And it's crazy because he has such like a unique sound to like everything he does.
Mhm.
Like his screams, his like singing, everything is just a very distinct sound that no one else can do. Um, but no, I mean I liked it. It's nice because it feels old school Slipknot,
It
100%.
feels I really like it. It feels like old school with like that sprinkle of like their newer stuff because
Mm-hmm.
there's a new drummer. Well, it's not new, but it's not Joey, which also rest in peace to Joey.
Yeah.
Um, but like they have a new percussion dude, the guy that they call like Tortilla Face or whatever. Um, and I don't know if he laid tracks down for this, or not, or if it was just clown, but you can tell like drum wise and like percussion wise and all that stuff. It's there, like the older stuff is there, but like it also has a different spin on it, which I thought was
Yeah.
like really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and this is the first time I've like listened to them. It was like really like there was a few songs that I liked after on like their album, like their newest album. But yeah, this was like promising, and it's like the first time I've heard them like really come as a whole and be like super comfortable.
Yeah.
Um And I love it, dude. And especially like how they put Sid's like DJing in it and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh my
that was a nice
god.
little touch.
It's like old school, man. I love it so
Hmm.
much. But
Yeah, because I mean, like, obviously, new metal has a lot of like hip hop influences in it, and like Slipknot's a good example of that because they have like the scratching and stuff like that.
well, it's
Um,
like it was like when Corey Taylor was like rapping on that one song, and they're like,
mhm,
"This is why MGK is upset," and it was like this person like went on. They're like, "Did you not like listen to the self-titled album? Did you not listen to
yeah,
Iowa? Like he's been rapping on songs for like decades."
yeah, he does the same thing as the vocalist or the frontman from Landmarks does, because the
Mhm.
dude from Landmarks does a pretty similar thing where he does like the screaming like rapping style, and I mean it works because it's not like you're trying to just like
Mhm.
um find some weird way to put rapping uh into metal. Like he's combining like extreme vocals with like rapping and like mushing them together, and it works, especially with their sound with how heavy it is. Um, but yeah, no, like 100%. Corey Taylor's been doing this shit for like years.
Mhm.
Um, and I mean MGK is just salty because he got called the fuck out. So I mean, and he can't sing, so there's that. Um, but
Right. Yeah.
But no, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I really like how a lot of these older bands are starting to go back to like their older sounds with like the new spice, because Bullet for My Valentine's doing the exact same thing. Like all of
Really?
their newer songs have been very reminiscent of like their early albums, like The Poison, Three Main Fire, stuff like that. And we all know I love me some Bullet for My Valentine.
um, PD, my favorite emo band of all time is From First to Last.
I don't know if I really have one because I haven't listened to emo music all that much.
Mhm.
Um I mean, I guess if I had to say, I would probably either say like I don't know. Would you categorize like Fall Out Boy and stuff like that as emo too? I wouldn't really say
Yeah,
so.
you can. Yeah.
Um, I would probably say, in terms of what I listen to the most, probably Fall Out Boy. But I think it's them, and then like Hawthorne Heights, and maybe like All American Rejects under them.
Those are all
Um,
emo bands. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think there's like a very distinct difference between like Hawthorne Heights and like
Oh yeah.
All American Rejects versus like Fallout Boy.
Mhm.
But I mean, Fallout Boy, I think more pop punk from them rather than emo, but I can see how it fits in both for sure. Um, but yeah, no, I mean, I've listened to way more Fallout Boy than I've listened to either one of those, but yeah, I do love me some old school. From Under the Cork Tree,
Yeah.
another perfect album. From Under the
Their
Cork Tree,
album,
amazing.
I think they had like an album before that, and it was like so fucking good, dude.
I don't know if I've listened to that one. From Under the Cork Tree is the one I always end up going back to because it is just banger after banger.
All right, you ready for this band?
Well, if I'm not, I'm gonna be anyways.
um. All right, this is Corey Taylor's son's band. This is their newer song. It's not the one that was like going around that everybody was reacting to.
Mm.
This like came out, I think, last month. But yeah, it's called "Burn My Misery."
I'm interested to see how this is because from snippets I have heard, he like you can definitely tell he's
It's
Corey
like,
Taylor's son.
yeah,
Like his voice
it's
is
yeah.
it's very similar, and like their style is similar but obviously like unique to them, but it's cool to see because obviously you can tell like him and Corey are extremely close. Like Corey Taylor has brought him up on stage to perform and has performed with him, so they obviously have a very close relationship, and then because of that his son has a very you know good, like, kind of, like, deep root with music, especially, like, Corey sounds. So, I'm interested to see how much that influences, like, their music and then how much is different.
One count us in.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the play button. 3, 2, 1, let's get it, bruv. Ooh, I like this lead in.
So, you want to dance with the devil? Hell, inside of his kennel. It's a pride. I'll buy your bleeding heart again from a lie that he was lost within. Something changed as I fear vision's getting cleared. Save me from my own misery. Save me from my own misery. I don't wanna brag, but I hate my fucking life. That problem's only mine. I absorb everything, and yet I know nothing. So what the feelings bring to me? Will receive in love, I wallow in disguise, and I have to run and hide. Maybe you are the key, but what do you mean to me?
Alright, sounds good, James. Thank you. We'll definitely check it out.
His body's so broken, his memory twists and turns. He's not the kind you've seen before, that's always wanting more.
There's one thing that I'm really liking with this song. It has like a really really old like hardcore with like metalcore mixed in with it. Like it sounds like that. It's sick. I love it.
Yeah. I definitely say I think the biggest thing that's cool about their sound is like the instrumentals are very different than what you would expect Slipknot to be. Because honestly, what this seems is like if it was an all old school like hardcore like metalcore band with like Corey Taylor fronting it.
Yeah.
But his lows were getting down there a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't crazy low, but his lows were getting down there.
Mhm.
But like that kind of like screaming, yelling, like singing style. Like as soon as I heard that, I was like, you could tell me that was Corey Taylor, and I would not know the difference. I would have to really listen to be able to tell the difference. So that's super cool. All right,
Hell yeah.
count us
it
in there,
is.
good buddy.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
All he wants is peace of mind, peace of love from another night. I'm fine, I swear I'm fine, this is just my divine. Save me from my own misery. Save me from my own misery. I don't wanna brag, but I hate my fucking life. That problem's only mine. I absorb everything, and yet I know nothing. So what could feelings mean to me? Won't receive in love. I'm tired of rejections. I'm tired of it all. Maybe you are the key, but what do you mean to me? Stay with me. Burn, watch it all burn. Burn, you know you love it when it hurts. Burn, stay with me and burn. Burn,
Oh, we know how I feel about stuff like
Yep.
this. Oh, we know how I feel about this.
say I wanna die, but I know that if I fight, I'll be with the demise. My feelings tend to blur, to hell with all the bullshit, I love it when it hurts. This song is my goodbye, this song is my goodbye to a life living alive. I've been living alive. You know you love it when it hurts. So stay with me and watch it burn.
All right.
That
We'll
was
answer
good.
you in a second, TD.
I do not like baby metal.
I fucking
That's not
love
my
baby
thing.
metal. I fucking
I
love
know
baby
you
metal.
like it. TDS showed me stuff like that. It's not my thing. But yeah, no, I like with this. You can definitely tell the Slipknot influences there. Like obviously, there's no way it couldn't be. But I like it because it had that exact thing that I was kind of hoping
Well,
for.
my thing
Where
is like I feel every metal band nowadays there's somewhat of a Slipknot. There would be like 90% of the metal bands nowadays wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Slipknot.
that's true. But like I think like this one, like I think it's specifically with like I think it's like the tuning and like the sound of like especially the guitars
Yeah.
sounds like it, but I like it because like the rhythm, like the tempo and stuff like that,
Mhm.
like 90% of that, like that immediately was like different. Like the pacing of the song is 100% different,
Yeah.
which is really cool. Um, I would like to see how I don't know the singer's name. I'm bad with names, but I'd like to see like what he can do as far as like screaming, like what his range were. Like I want to hear like some crazy screams and like some crazy lows because like I said, like he was getting down there a bit with the lows and you could hear him like really lean into the screams in a couple part. Like
Mhm.
I would love to see him go like stupid with that stuff, but he might not because it just might not be their style or like the sound that they're going for. But it would be cool to hear that stuff. But no,
Yeah.
I liked it. It was super good.
I thought it was really good. Yeah. I thought it was
Yerp, yerp,
be
yerp.
good. Be good. Okay, the next okay. We might have to stop this video. Their videos are pretty out there. I'll just put it that way. This is like beatdown deathcore.
Oh boy.
But Paleface like gives zero fucks and their videos get pretty gory sometimes. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm just a guy walking down the street. Maybe I can find a nice lady to meet.
Yo, bro, what's
Yo,
up?
City, where are you? We're waiting for you for the...
Can't fucking find the right location, though. Like, where the fuck are you guys, man? Dude, what the fuck? Dude, what the fuck?
Yo,
Dude.
City, can you hear me?
Saying that, but he wasn't facing towards them.
You want us to regret it. We went on the clean that we ever did. You want us to forget it. Fuck it. Everything that we ever spent. You want us to get pissed and the broken. For the ashes are coming out of the sun. You want us to regret it. Memories worse than I ever lived. You want us to forget it.
Oh shit, did you see that?
What?
Did you look?
Everything around is falling apart. Giving me good fucks, I've been dead for so long. I hear the voices giving all out. I'll turn that face and my soul. The regret still been found. I've been here for so long. Every time it's like I'm bending and I'm trying to forget it, but I'm getting from the get-go. Let's go. If it's about a break, I think I'll never be the same again. I won't forget your face though.
Oh my god.
I will forgive you. Everything around is falling apart. Just everything I know is made to get away from me. You want us to regret it. We went on the plane that we ever did.
I have to pause it. He was nowhere in the title.
I was about to say, did you pick this because you know I was
No.
gonna get bamboozled?
He's literally
Dude.
nowhere in the title of this song.
So I was just about to pause it before you said, like, did you just see what just happened? Or what just happened?
The
Because-
only thing that happened in the very beginning was it said featuring, but I didn't see who was on the phone. The
Yeah.
dude's name was on the phone, but like I don't know what was on the phone because I wasn't paying attention to that. Dude, oh my
What?
god, my mind is like fucking blown right now.
So I think the funny thing is because I was about to say, I was like, man, it's funny that we have like so many like new metalish style vocals like in quick succession. Because like obviously we had Slipknot, we had Vended, and then we had this, which all had like that very like rapping, like screaming style. And I was like, that's kind of cool. And like I really like the instrumentals. Like the instrumentals
Yeah.
were fucking hitting.
This is
And
like
then I was like,
this is
Go
completely
ahead.
different from like what I'm used to from them. I didn't listen to their album like all the way through, but like from like a handful of the songs I listened to, very beat down like metal. And what I really like about this is it's like thrash mixed with beat down, and I'm like
yeah,
losing my mind because it's so fucking
Yeah.
sick. And I
Well,
love
because
this dude's
that's-
vocals. This dude's vocals are so sick.
yeah. And like I think that's because like thrash metal instrumentals are like some of my favorite instrumentals. Like obviously you slap on anything by Power Trip. Like old school Metallica was what started getting me into metal, even though I don't really listen to them anymore. You know, old James Hetfield helps with that. Um, but I love thrash metal instrumentals, man. They're so good. And like it 100% it's like modern metal mixed in with that thrash metal, and it like changes up like how it goes into it, and it's so good. But I was not expecting the dude from Landmarks to drop in. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
I like saw him and I was like, wait, like if you watch it back, you can probably see my face, but I was like, that's the fucking dude from Landmarks. And then like
Yeah.
I saw you kind of like just still like bobbing your head, and I was like, do you fucking see what's happening right now?
Jumped out, and then I lost my mind too.
Yeah.
And it's cool because like they're doing like the same style, but like their vocal styles are so different.
Yeah.
Like obviously the frontman from this band kind of has like a more like mid-range into it and just kind of stays in that like scream.
Mhm.
But the guy from Landmarks has a much higher tone to it, and he kind of like lets his voice crack out during it and kind of stop screaming, which is really cool. And once again, I don't hear that sound from anyone else. So
Mhm.
it's just so cool. It's kind of like reminded me of when it kind of reminds me of when we were watching that one song that was the intro for Fire Force. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Mayday with Rio. and how their vocal styles, like with their screens, were so different, but they complemented each other so well. It's the same kind of feeling I'm getting from this.
Mm-hmm. All
All
right, I
right.
gotta go back. I'm sorry.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna complain.
Trying to figure out there.
Yeah, it's right there. It's when the car
Yeah.
was coming in.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, this is where I lost my mind.
Everything I know is made to get away from me. You would have so regretted. We ran down the plane that we ever did. You would have so forgotten. Everything that the way I respond. You are meant to confessing the bloodbath. When the ashes are coming out of the sun. You would have so regretted. Regrets that I ever lied. You would have somehow
Oh my god, dude.
Fucking god, man.
Oh my god, dude, what the fuck?
When you so swallow and then burn off your body. The knife you stuffed away
I
from
can't handle this.
everything you ever knew.
I'm not ready for this.
Oh, the breakdown. Here it comes.
I regret it. Basic piece of bleaching and mystery.
Oh my god, dude. So fucking dirty. Oh my fucking god, dude.
Fuck, dude, those gutturals, what?
Dude, my brain is like numb right
Dude,
now.
there was
My brain is numb right now. Holy crap.
that song.
You know what I love
That
about
song.
this?
Hang on. That song gets a happy squish to puss. Also, Circle with Me gets a happy squish to puss. But I mean, that's just Spirit Box. We all know that. Dude, there's a lot to unpack here. There is a lot to unpack here. We just fucking moved, not a house, a fucking mansion with that song.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Say what you need to say, because I know you're waiting for it.
I love how like you were so not wanting to listen to this song in the very beginning. And then like it started and I saw your face and I was like, okay, he's like digging this. And then bro, this song, I had no fucking idea this song was gonna be this. Now,
Yeah.
like, I love how I completely just disregarded the intro like it was like a cutscene in a video game that I've seen 100 times. So I didn't see who it was featuring. And dude, I fucking saw the guy. My mind was already blown by the song itself. And then the dude from Landmarks popped in the video and I like lost my mind. And then he started fucking doing what he does. And I like, my brain like exploded. And then I had to like pick up all of that, put it back into my head. And then the breakdown comes in. The dude from Landmarks is still in the video. And I'm like, there's something else coming. And the fucking breakdown came. And I was like, I'm like speechless. This is fucking insane.
And he came on like probably like a little before like the halfway mark. Like it reminds me of like Yellow Jacket, how once Sam Carter from Architects comes in, he just never leaves. And that's exactly what happened in this video. As soon as the dude from Landmarks came in, he was just like, all right, let me get myself comfy. Do I got my chair? All right, let's hang out.
Oh
And
my
dude,
god.
his fucking gutturals, man, they just are disgusting. Because that's the thing is like when you say something deathcore, I'm usually on edge just because like
I
deathcore.
don't.
It's no secret deathcore is not really overall like my thing. So there are specific deathcore like sounds and stuff like that. Like Lorna Shore obviously like Ginger's earlier stuff because I think their stuff has kind of moved more into like prog metal with their newer album. But like Ginger I obviously like. There's been a couple other ones. But like this song was like it had deathcore moments,
Oh yeah.
especially like the breakdowns. But dude, there was a lot of thrash metal style
Mm-hmm.
like
That's what threw me
instrumentals.
off. That's what
It,
threw me off.
yeah,
I was
and
like,
see,
holy shit.
and once again, we know how I feel about thrash metal because that's why you showed me Power Trip.
Yeah.
Because I fucking love me some thrash metal. Thrash metal instrumentals, it's just like the pace and like the constant rhythm that it has is just so insane and just gets you into it. And dude, like it when those instrumentals were taken off, I'm just like, like I can't wait to watch this back and see your reaction because like when you see mine, like we're gonna have a lot of like TikTok clips and videos going up for this video, I feel, because there's gonna be
Yeah.
some fucking crazy reactions from both because I legitimately lost my mind with that almost to the same level as when Courtney hit that scream. I maybe to the same level because when Courtney hit the scream and circle with me during the chorus, I was reading something in chat, and then this time I was like looking away, and then you caught my attention, and I saw him, and I was like, "What is he doing here?" Because at least with Courtney, I know she was gonna scream. I didn't know this dude was gonna fucking walk into the video.
Dude, oh my god. My mind
That
is
was
like blown
insane.
right now.
Dude, it's been a good day of reacting to stuff. I've been like consistently pleasantly surprised with everything that's happened. Like there's been so many things that I have just not seen coming that has just blew my brain out the back of my head.
uh so this next song, um I picked this
TD,
song.
we probably won't react to that because I think me and AJ have both seen and heard that
Yeah.
video and song enough times.
Yeah.
Um Also, I don't know what it is, man. It is really hard for me to go back and listen to like older like metal music. Like it is like I have a really tough time like going back and like listening to like I just straight up don't listen to Metallica anymore, but it's hard for me to go back and listen to like old Anthrax or like Megadeth and stuff like that like 80s metal. Like I don't know. I think like modern metal has grown on me so much that that is just when I'm listening to metal, that's the sound that I want to hear. So if it's like pre like 2000s, I don't know. I have a really tough time listening to it now. And it's not that it's bad or I don't like it. It's just
You grew
I
out
don't
of
know,
it.
man. Yeah, like I tried to listen to like Metallica like a few months ago and I listened like halfway, I think, through like Master of Puppets or And Justice for All, and I was just like, I'm going back to what I was listening to before.
So this next video, we've reacted to a song by them before. It is Dying Wish and Hollowed by Affliction. This song I picked, there's no video for it. It's off their like debut album. And did you ever listen to like As I Lay Dying?
I think I listened to a little bit of them, but then you told me the stuff about like their front
Yeah.
man, right?
Yeah.
And how he rejoined the band. So I was like, because I remember I started listening to them and I was getting like I was really liking what I was hearing. I was like, oh, this is sick. And you told me about this shit about like the front man, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
wish I never fucking knew about this because now I can't listen to him anymore. I was like,
Yeah.
well, can't enjoy this music that I think is cool because the dude's a piece of shit. So guess what got
So
turned off.
this reminds me of like early As I Lay Dying and like early Atreyu, and then with
Ooh, you
like
got me out of Treyu. Let's
with
go.
like just listen to the instrumentals. Her vocals are fucking nasty anyways, but the instrumentals for this song are so good. And
You said early Atreyu. You better
yeah,
not disappoint me.
I mean, it's not like right on. It's like the mixture of like As I Lay Dying, Atreyu, and then Bring Me the Horizons early stuff. It's so weird. But dude, this song is so good.
I've
All
never
right.
really listened to Bring Me. I've never listened to Bring Me the Horizon. I think I only listened to like one song by them, like one
I
or two
think you'd like
songs.
their newer stuff. I do. I really do. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Not enough blast beat.
You hear it? It's so sick. That's what I was like in my car. I was like, I want to turn my car off and just like walk out right now.
Not ready.
It's
I'm not ready, man. It
It's so
literally.
good.
Oh, right out the gate, it sounded just like old Atreyu. No. Oh my god, holy shit. I'm not ready for this. Alright, I'm restarting it. I'm just gonna restart this here. We're gonna. What the fuck is happening? I am not right clicking. Why are you doing this?
You want me to restart it?
I don't know what the fuck is. What? Hello? What the fuck is going on with my mouse? Give me 1 second. My mouse is like, I'm left clicking and this bitch is like right clicking. What the fuck are you doing, mouse? Can you stop? Okay, there we go. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Okay, technical difficulty aside, all right. We're just gonna let's go. Let's get right into it. I'm not fucking ready, man. I'm not ready. Oh. Oh, it's like comfort food. I'm like eating a tray of fried chicken right now. Can't do this. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, dude, I can't do this. Oh my god. Oh, this is the hardest one. Dude, I don't know what's happening. Like, this is physically difficult for me to get through because I'm freaking out so much. Oh my god,
So
dude. It is.
I meant to pick this for last week, but then I was like, I have to fit it in this week because he has to hear this because it's so insane. It's so insane because like their whole album is like this. It's Dying Wish is so fucking underrated. It's insane. They're
I'm
so
about to
fucking
just.
good,
Like,
dude.
I'm about to just, like, slam the fuck out of all of their shit in my music library so fast because it's just like her vocals are great, 100%. But like the thing that is freaking me out is the instrumentals, like the tone of the guitar and just the riffs. You could just slap that, like you could slap this shit on like um the Crimson album or the fucking the third album, whatever. I can't even think right now. But and like just put like Alex's vocals and like the drummer's voice, I would not be able to tell the difference. And like old school Atreus like instrumentals are not something where I've heard like a similar-ish sound from any other band where I can be like, oh shit, this reminds me of like old school Atreus. That's awesome. And like this, I'm like, holy shit, am I listening to it? Did you teleport me back to high school? And it is physically difficult for me to get through this.
The way that I could describe this
I'm
song,
fucking shaking.
so I want to talk about her vocals because her vocals are so angry. Like the way that her vocals sound reminds me of like Corey Taylor whenever he like gets like when you can feel the anger in his voice and when he starts yelling. That's what her vocals remind me of. They're oh my god, dude. I love her vocals so much. You can feel like the emotion in it and everything. But if I had to describe when this song came on, it was like when I put in, what is it? What was the name of the fucking record label they were on? Victory Records. They had this
Victory
DVD.
Records.
They
Yeah.
had this DVD.
No. TD
Yeah.
had that DVD. We would
And
watch it all the time.
I remember when it was like I put that in and the Crimson came on and I heard it for the first time. That was my same reaction when I heard this song. I was like,
Yep.
what is happening right now? This is fucking
Crimson
insane.
The Crimson is such a banger, dude. The Crimson is such a good fucking song. Oh my god. Oh Jesus, Countess didn't play it. I can't do it.
Right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh no. Oh, please be over, please. I've never wanted a good song to be over so bad.
So fucking good, dude.
Oh my god. Okay, let me roll back to a certain section. Let's see. I think it was like right here.
I have to pause it. I want you to really listen to her vocals during this breakdown and tell me you do not it sounds like Corey Taylor when he starts yelling, like screaming. But all right.
Oh,
Can you hear it?
100%. I can feel the veins popping out of his head. Here, and I think my part's coming up here. Yup.
It's so good.
Jesus. Bro, that part, when that part hit, I lost my fucking mind. And so here's the thing, for anyone watching this, especially like if you see this clip on TikTok and stuff, if you're like, oh, they're not doing anything that impressive, blah, 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 blah. Like, shut the fuck up, I don't want to hear it. The reason I'm losing my mind so much is because her vocals are incredible, right? But it is so hard for me to focus on that fully because the instrumentals are just, oh. And every time I hear like a certain part of it, it just reminds me of old school Atreyu, and it keeps giving me different parts of it, and the different parts I keep liking more than the last one, and my brain can't process it. I'm so happy this song is over because I cannot handle any more of it. Like, oh my god, I don't think I've heard a song that has made me this happy in a long time. Like, legitimately, as much as I love like Spirit Box and like Landmarks and all the other stuff we've listened to, this song has just given me a sound that I just it's so good. Oh, you know what? Maybe I would have been fine if I hadn't been like hyped up from some of the other shit that we've listened to, but I think that already wound me up, and then this comes at me. I'm like, I physically can't handle this right now. Like, I physically can't handle this. Oh my god. Happy Squishtopus. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I'm tired. Like, that made me exhausted. No, I need some Gatorade, man. I need some Gatorade.
I love it. I love it.
I gotta replenish my electrolytes after that. I feel like I just ran a mile. God, I'm still shaking from it. Holy shit. Oh, dude, I love that. I'm playing that bitch on repeat. That song's getting played a billion times. I'm gonna be like that TikTok meme where it's like, when you're driving to pick up Starbucks, and you're just blasting metal, and it's just someone just blasting like metal, just like that's legitimately me. That's gonna be me to this song.
I see something.
All right.
Give me 1
I
second.
think it might be doing the same shit it was doing to me, so I just rewound it to the front. I will let you know. That song is good. I'm actually really excited for this album because I've been really liking what I've been hearing from it. Because I think they've only got like 4 or 5 songs. So I think it's Happier, Waited, Bend, and Get Enough. There might be one more, but I think it's just those 4. But they're all really good. Like, I really like them. I think Waited is probably like the crazy one. That song's got some fucking crazy instrumentals, but I'm excited to see this music video.
Trying to see.
Is it bad? I'm kind of glad we're listening to something I've already listened to, so I'm like, I can come down.
Yeah,
Calm
yeah.
down. I can settle down. I can regain my composure.
Trying to see something real quick. I can't remember who it was, but you know who you are. I'll probably throw your name up on the screen when I'm editing this. But yeah, they told us to react to Bend by Volumes because of how much we liked the other song. You've already heard this. I think I've already heard it as well. I can't remember, but why not listen to it again, right?
Well, we've never seen a music video. Music video
Yeah.
could be cool.
So, yeah. All right. 3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
am. Feeling like I'm dead inside and living in a microscope. Maybe I'm fine. And I'm not feeling it to me this time. Put your plug into me.
Oh, Mitch All, I think his name is their name. Yeah, he was the one that suggested. So, just for you.
This time, it's too late. You tell me that it's your mistake, but everything that you say to me, you won't bend. Over and over again, you'll run, and I'll stay. Still wishing that you come back someday. Everything that you say to me, you won't bend. Over and over again. Hold my breath and tell you that you're right. Can't fake another feeling when you feed me with your antidote. Tell me that I'm really on your mind. Tell me that I'm really not just living in your light alone. This time, it's too late. You tell me that it's your mistake, but everything that you say to me, you won't bend. Over and over again, you'll run, and I'll stay. Still wishing that you come back someday. Everything that you say to me, you won't bend. Over and over again.
You know what I think is kind of funny that I'm starting to get more of from like this album? The lyrics and kind of like the vocal styling of it. Almost I could almost see kind of like an R&B influence to it because it's
Yeah.
got a very like love songy like type of feel to it. And as much as we see like hip hop influences in like metal and rock music, you don't ever really see like R&B influences into it. And I think that's
Mm-mm.
like one of the things that's really interesting about like this album so far, like this EP and like the songs they're releasing is it is very chill because like R&B is not a very fast pace
No.
like genre. It's very kind of like slow, love songy type of stuff. And it's interesting because like I'm not a big R&B fan. Like obviously there's some R&B songs and artists that I like. But that's probably one of my least listened to genres. But I really like the blend of it. Like specifically with the vocals, um, and like the lyrics in this. And then obviously like the instrumentals being as like tuned down as they are is obviously just gets it. But I love like chill songs like this, where
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like melancholy and like smooth to it. Like it doesn't have to like metal
Their
doesn't
song
always have to
they're
be fast.
they're so easy to listen to.
Yeah, they're a very listenable band. As much as
Yeah.
like we've talked about like Spearbox having songs like that, like this album specifically so far is like a very listenable album. Like
Mm-hmm.
it, I think this is another artist or like album that when it releases, like if you are someone who doesn't listen to like heavy music or metal and you want to kind of dip your feet into it and start listening to it, this is a great band to start with. Cause I think this is like a really nice, like listenable avenue to like kind of lean into it. But I like it. Like it's nice. It's very, very chill. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, let's
I
go.
wasn't worth it. It didn't work. We'll never make
Like this is so R&B to me.
past this moment. Lost in a memory. It never ends. You make me break, but I won't bend. I wasn't worth it. It didn't work. We'll never make it past this moment. Lost in
Such an
a
interesting sound, man. You don't hear this from anyone else.
Mm-mm. That was good.
Yeah. Dude, that, like, both vocalists are really good, but that dude singing right now, man, he got some fucking pipes, bro. I think we just got our outro. So, do they have like a dual vocalist setup? Because that's what it
Yeah.
sounds like.
Yeah.
So,
There's
okay,
2 vocalists
so
in the band.
okay, but because it looks like the dude with the longer hair kind of does more of the screaming, but he sings too.
Hmm.
And then the other guy that hit like that like high note, he fucking killing it. But no, like I can see how some people would listen to this and be like, oh, like this isn't like my this like slow and boring. But like I don't know. I really like it because I like it when you have kind of like a more emotional, like, like kind of like chill, smooth song like this.
Hmm.
And like as much as once again, I'm gonna bring them up because it's just like I think it's like it's the best comparison I can think of at the moment. Is like how I've talked about how there's such a stark contrast sometimes between like Courtney's vocals and the instrumentals of what's happening in like Spirit Box songs when she's doing like the really breathy, like airy vocals, and then the fucking instrumentals are just like fucking hitting.
Yeah.
Like that's exactly what's going on here because you have like these really toned down, like heavy instrumentals that you would typically hear in heavy music anytime, but then you have like these very R&B style, like kind of sad or like somber vocals, and it's such a nice like it's like a stark contrast between the sounds, but the tone, the pattern of it works really well and kind of like flows together perfectly. I like it. Yeah, I like this band a lot. I've been listening to them a lot the past few days.
This is a good song. This is a really good
Hmm.
song. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it a
Yeah.
ton.
I like how they kept their like sound, but they also changed it up with the singing. Like
Hmm.
there was like backing vocals that were screaming, but like yeah, this was great. I love like R&B stuff, so yeah, I enjoyed this quite a bit. All
AJ
right.
always listening to them love songs.
Next up, we're gonna end it with Crystal Lake, and we're gonna listen to them at Resurrection Fest 2019. Um, we're gonna listen to like 3 songs, I believe, and then we'll end the stream. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and get this started. Are you ready?
So I had to point this out too.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny because I'm only going to say this because I see it in more videos. Someone definitely. I was watching a TikTok where it was like, your political affiliation based on like what band you listen to, and Lamb of God came up and they were like, you probably identify as like left leaning, but you usually don't turn out to vote. And someone in the comments was like, I always thought they were like Republican, and I'm like, uh, are you? Have you listened to Lamb of God? And I was nice about it and like told him like, yeah, no, they're left leaning. I was like, where Randy Bly has talked about like he has views on both sides depending on the issue. Mark Morton is very left leaning and they have very like anti-capitalist, like anti-war lyrics. And I'm like, and Randy Bly fronted punk bands, and you can't be conservative and be in a punk band. That doesn't go together. But it's kind of like it reminded me of when people were like getting mad at Rage Against the Machine for being political in their songs. I'm like, have you fucking listened to them? It's like, and I think it's funny because I think both Tom Morello and Mark Morton said the same thing, where they were like, if there is a song of ours that is not political, please tell me so we can remove it from the catalog. And I'm just like,
So
but
random.
I
What
want to.
even brought that up?
Well, because I see Lamb of God in like the more videos, and as soon as I
Oh,
saw it, that
okay.
just popped in my head. That's why I had to go off on that tangent really quick because as soon as I saw Lamb of God, I was like, I gotta get the story out real quick because it's so funny.
Oh my gosh. All right. You ready?
Miller.
All right, here we go.
Can't have metal without fire.
They've been super chill. Resurrection Fest. They commented on our other video, which is pretty sick.
Yeah. The type of people in like organizations that have commented on our stuff baffles me sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, how did you find us?
Yeah.
Why are you commenting on our stuff? We're so tiny.
God, I want to see them live so bad.
Dude, I don't know if I could take it, man. That shit's gotta be crazy. Oh boy, look at that.
I love how hype they are, like always.
Yeah. Oh, we got the inflatable pool. Oh, my man Rio, let's go. Oh man.
Yo, what the fuck is up? Sons of the rising sun! What's on this shit up, motherfucker? We are
Oh,
crystalline!
his
Are
vocals.
you ready, resurrection?
He has probably the
Hail to the
cleanest,
fire!
like, extreme vocals out of anyone I've heard. Like, it is just so clean and tight.
Jump! Get up!
Oh my god.
Oh! I love how hyped the crowd is, because sometimes at festivals like this, there's a good section of the crowd that doesn't, but dude, that whole crowd's going fucking nuts right now.
I have to find it. One thing that I was listening to, who the heck was I listening to? It was the guy, somebody had recommended listening to No Effin' Regrets. I listened to that guy. He did a podcast with I can't remember the guy's name, but he was like the guitarist for Rob Zombie, like multiple other people. And they're talking about how tours that aren't in America are completely different because what they were basically saying was we in America we take for granted how lucky we are to have the music just readily available, like the concerts and everything like that. Like it's like, oh yeah, like I'll go see them like in another 2 months basically. Whereas like
Yeah.
you go to like Spain or you go to somewhere else, like they have to go. Like if they don't see them, then they're not going to see them for like a year or two.
Yeah.
And that was like one thing that I never really thought about. So it's like you go to these festivals like overseas, and that's why they're so insane because these people just don't have this music just like right there, like all
Yeah,
the time.
like they don't have the live shows because, like, I'm thinking about it, and obviously there's like a lot of bands that we like that are international, but a lot of the bands that we listen to that are really big are like in America or
Yeah,
somewhere in North America. Um, so yeah, so like when bands like like for me personally, like bands like Rise Against or Sum 41 or like Breaking Benjamin or you know fucking like Lamb of God or something like that were to go on tour, there's a good chance they're going to tour in America first. So there's a good chance I can go see them at some point or see them a couple times. Like same thing with like Power Trip. But if you're like you said, if you live in like a place like Spain or something like that, you may have one chance to see them like maybe every 2, 4 years or something like that. It's something that I never thought of, 100%. So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense of why, like, at a festival like this, everyone's going nuts because who knows how long they waited to see Crystal Lake.
Are you ready?
Is her?
Just be given from a place to the madness. All deserve it, follow me. Doesn't the pit to you to the bottom. Burn us out if you wanna get some. Doesn't the pit to you to the bottom.
The dude's snare sounds so fucking sick. Oh my god.
Get on the board, get on the board, get the shit. Just because of someone to the purpose. Well deserve it. Everybody jump. Doesn't the pit to you to the bottom. Burn yourself if you wanna get some. Doesn't the pit to you to the bottom. Go so far, so far. Tell me you wanna get some. So far, so far. Say no more. I'm your feet. Doesn't the pit to you to. Say it.
First fucking getting it.
Yeah.
It's time to move. Open this place up.
I don't think I've seen the drummer actually like sit and play the drums.
Way too hype. He's like, I can't sit down.
Kill Jesus. Kill him. Show me you wanna get me get stuck. Doesn't the pit to get to the black. Come on. Burn yourself if you wanna get some. Say no more. Go.
God damn, dude. Jesus.
Synchronized headbang.
Resurrection! I want to see a fucking circle pin! Let's spin this room! Spinning!
Like, I don't need to sit down.
Oh my
Jesus,
god.
look at him go, man.
This song is called 6 Feet Under! The beginning of the earth, the night of the mouth. I'm just in the where I'm too hard.
That Slipknot influence again, man.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
That drummer's just in it.
Come on! Justify! Human condition never such a demand! I've been on the back! You can never take this city out of my mind! With this
Oh my god, dude.
That man had zero chill.
Their
Oh my god,
energy.
this song's insane. Yeah, dude, they're all just like crazy right now. Dude, you gotta be in shape to be a musician, man. Imagine Jewel trying to do this shit.
Split it up! Left and fucking right!
Oh, wall of death.
Oh shit!
On the count of 3! Kill each other! 1, 2, 3, go! Sit in under me, kill me, you fucking wreck! Sit in under me, kill me, you fucking
Oh my god!
You think you run me down? Back the fuck up! Go and fucking flag! Gracias! Hell yeah!
Imagine me and you try to do that and be like, "Oh my god, I'm so tired."
Yeah.
How much time has passed? It's been 10 minutes. Oh my god. Be on the ground and like send an ambulance.
Here we go. God, this is gonna be fucking insane.
It's all the kids of the way!
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I fucking can't handle his gutturals, dude.
Dude, it's just so crazy. They're probably like, oh, a brief moment of respite. Oh, he's getting down there. Oh, he's getting that fucking crowd. How fucking is your mind if you're in the front of that fucking crowd right now? There, he's gotta hold the car.
Oh my god.
Like, you got the cable?
Thank you very much.
Alright, I think we'll end it there.
Dude, you know what that fucking reminds me of? And we'll have to watch this on stream too.
Yeah.
We'll have that Power Trip concert I showed you.
Yeah,
After
yeah.
Riley goes into the crowd and he comes back up and he goes, "Sorry, tried to take the mic, but it didn't want to come with me. Like that's exactly what I guess. That security guard's just like, "This cord good? The cord, we're just hold the cord. All right, do it." And then like, okay.
Well, he kept trying to give him more, and he
Yeah.
had all of it.
Yeah, well, like he was trying to give him more and like hold it up
Yeah.
so like it didn't break or get caught on anything. But the security guard's face the whole time he's just like,
I'm doing something.
he's like, please don't let this cord break. I don't know if we've got another one.
All right.
Oh man.
I'm going to go ahead and close this out. James, once again, thank you for sticking around. We'll more than likely, we'll figure it out. We'll put it up again. But yeah, we'll be live again. We'll start off with your video. If you're watching and you're lurking, thank you for hanging out. But we'll see you later.